And yes, we are officially live for all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. We are officially, let's put some stuff on here. A couple things I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use this one, yes? Anyways, for all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, you guys already know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, I'm going to tell you right now, Reaper Crew, yes. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. For all of you watching around the world, welcome to, yes, the mainstream for today. And here we go on the stream. Am I going to be showing Penelope, Havana? Am I going to tell you how bad it is? Or am I going to show you a couple of things like Kiko, what we're going to do with that octopus? I don't know if you guys know, but on this stream, yes, we got a lot of things to show you. And for each and every one of you that are here, ladies and gentlemen, first one in the chat room, Cosmic Kitty, good to see all my members. Welcome to the membership club. For all my members, thank you so much for being here today on this stream. Yes. I got a lot of things to show you, but one thing is certain on the stream. Yes. You see it here. I don't know if you can see. Woo-wee. You can see it here. Yes. I'm not going to be doing one. I'm going to be doing two. I do know that many of you are looking forward to this stream, and many of you are looking forward to how to cook on a weekly basis. Just easy things to do. I know many of you have been here from the beginning, from the get-go. For all of you watching, here we go. Let me just show you two of them. We're going to show you both of them that we're going to be doing. And for all of you watching, here we go. Look at how beautiful. Yes. Do me a favor, chat room, Reaper Crew. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for your number one channel, the number one channel you watch. Hit that like button. We're going to be doing the octopus. Anyways, I'm going to show you everything you need to know. But I need to do one thing. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of beer in my... Yes. Oh, by the way, huge shout outs to the Golden Knights. Shout outs to the Golden Knights. Let's put that beer in here. Ooh-wee. I need some milk. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're about to do it right. Huge shout outs to the Golden Knights. Huge shout outs to the USA. There's a USA patch. And for each and every one of you, yes. Huge shout outs to Publix. Huge shout outs to Publix, where I can tell you, Publix does amazing things. And one thing they do is, look at here. This is huge, isn't it? Yes. I will also be doing this on this stream. You're probably wondering, why do you do so much? Because I need leftovers, and tomorrow it helps out. Then we got the chuck eye over here. We also have the ribeye. If you buy ribeye, make sure to buy ribeye with the bone-in ribeye. This is a big boy ribeye. Look at this. This is a big boy ribeye. Big boy. Let me show you one time. Oh, it's so big it just almost fell off. Woo! Look at that big boy ribeye. I don't even know if it's going to slip. Is it going to slip? Well, it better not slip because it's big. It ain't going to slip out, baby. I'll tell you that right now. Anyways, point of matter is here, boom. And a huge appreciation to all of you watching. Boom. We got to give it to the Golden Knights. I'm wearing some shorts today. Give it to the Golden Knights. Shout out to the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Shout out to the Adidas. Shout out to the NHL. And huge shout outs to, yes, our USA. Shout out to the USA. Yes. Hit that like button if you like what you see. All right, so we're going to be doing a lot of things. I'm going to show you how to cook. If you've never learned how to cook in your life, you're going to see here. Here's the seasonings that we're going to be using. On the stream only. Kinders. Another one, Kinders? No. Here we go, another one we're going to put. Pam, if you don't know how to cook, if you're a white girl in the chat room, this is going to be your stream. Gentlemen, if you don't know how to cook, and you want to learn how to cook because you're a bodybuilder or you officially go to the gym, well, You got the right stream. You're going to learn today, baby. You're going to learn today. These are the 3 seasonings that I will be using on the stream. And not only that, also, yes, yes, yes. Hit that like button. Hit that. We're going to be using a little bit of that pepper. We're going to use a little bit of that pepper. Salt. The salt I will be using today is a very special salt. Ooh. I need to refill this, but it's a special salt that I'm be using. This salt is from Italy. Italy. This is sea salt from Italy. But anyways, point of matter is the main dish for today will be this octopus. And for all of you, hit that like button. For all of you watching, hit that like button. Octopus. Have you ever cooked octopus in your life? Let me know, chat room, let me know. Have you ever cooked octopus in your life? Say with me, one tab. Octopus. Now, I'm going to say this before I even say octopus again. Do not do your first date and say, hey, baby, I'm about to cook you some octopus. Never do that, okay? For your men, when you're around men, say that octopus. But you're not going to be doing this in front of a woman. You're not going to be saying, baby, hey, I got you a special dinner for you, and today I'm going to be doing some spaghetti and some octopus. Never do that, gentlemen. Never do that. I can guarantee you it's going to be dry. It's going to be dry the next day. It's going to be dump kind of a day. And the week after, you're not going to have a Valentine's. So for all of you, your Valentine's is around the corner. Well, guess what? I'm going to show you the best recipe on this stream also. I know many of you hoping, a lot of you are hoping to hit that like button. How many of you have fingers? If you got a finger, it don't matter. Say you got 3 fingers. Hit that like button. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Subscribe if you haven't. And for all of you, huge shout outs to April Soto. Huge shout outs to Cosmic Kitty to be part of the stream. DT Cruiser AM for all of you watching. This is, yes, beautiful bracelet from April Soto. She has a store. But for all of you, wear your watches, gentlemen. Wear your watches. That way you know what time it is. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Point of matter is here. Is this one thing you're going to need also on this stream. And this is not a joke. Okay, we're going to do this perfectly. You will also need to make a little bit of onions. Now, some of you don't like onions. I completely don't understand it, but whatever. I don't know what to say. Some of you go to Burger King to get that Whopper. You get that Whopper and you say, no onions, please. I don't know why. Just let them put all the pickles and onions you want. Let them put that cheese. Point of matter is, on the stream, I will be officially doing it like this. Yes. You're going to see what I'm going to do because there's going to be I want to make it easy for you. If it's not easy for you, well, you're just going to lose yourself and you're just going to make a huge bad mistake. So for all of you in the chat room, what's that? All right, let me settle down. For all of you watching, I'm going to make sure that all of you know that I can't see shit. I'm just going to say this right now. I can't see nothing. We got a super chat in the stream. Thank you so much for the super chat. Officially, we got a super chat. Let's read the super chat. First super chat of the day. Thank you so much. First super chat. I can't see nothing. I'm albino. All of you watching. Let me see. Is it Jay? Is it Jay? I'm albino for all of you. Yes, I'm albino. Some of you are like, this guy's Mortal Kombat. Yes. I'm Mortal Kombat. Point of matter is, I think it's finally time for me to take off this mask, and for all of you, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna read that. Don't worry, I will be reading that super chat. Before I read the super chat, I just want to go around and tell you guys a huge appreciation to all of you that send super chats. Without you sending super chats, it doesn't motivate me to do a stream every day. We do streams every single week, every single day, even if my back is broken. Right now, I got a spine issue. My back is broken. Like Mike Tyson said, my back is broken. And I'm going to say this. I don't even know how I can stand up, but I can stand up. Shout out to the NHL. Shout out to my chat room. Shout out to my ranchers. Shout out to Reaper Crew. You guys are number one for all of you watching. What else? I showed you everything, right? Showed you everything. We should start taking this out. I'm going to read the super chat now. On the stream, here's a couple whiskeys that I'm going to be doing, and I hope all of you enjoy every part of this stream. Do me a favor, hit that like button. We gotta get those likes up. We gotta get those likes up. I know many of you are hoping. Many of you are hoping my glasses just fall the hell off. I know all of you are hoping my glasses just fall the hell off. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Point of the matter is, on the stream, I believe it's Jay in the chat room. Jay, will it? We're going to be drinking this whiskey. Yes. Also, I'm going to also say for all my members, I show you the best whiskey, only the best. There's no possible way I'm going to show you horrible whiskeys. I'm not here to experiment, okay? For some of you, I'm not here to experiment, okay? Once you're a virgin, that's it, man. Gentlemen, if you're a virgin, go out there, man. Go out there. Make it happen. Don't be a virgin, man. Don't be a virgin, gentlemen. If you're a virgin, man, something wrong with you. You got to go out there. Make it happen. Point of the matter is, we're going to also be doing Penelope. Yes. The one whiskey that we did last stream, shout out to one of our members. She gave out 20 memberships on the last stream. On the last stream, we had a total of $180. Huge appreciation to all of you. But I'm going to say this. And I hope you guys can hear me clearly. I need to check the beer. One time, and I think it might be time for me to switch up. What do you think? Time for me to switch up. Let me check the beer one time. And huge appreciation to the USA. Huge appreciation, USA. Oh, shout out to the Las Vegas Knights. Are they going to make it this year? Most doubtedly, I believe so. All right, let me read the super chat for all of you. Let's take this down because it's time for me to start drinking. Oof. Holy heaven, it's hot. You guys awesome. Let's see the first super chat here, and that is officially. Don't forget there's a poll. There's a poll in the chat room. Be part of the poll. If you don't know, we're not talking about the strip poll. We're talking about the poll in general. Be part of the poll, gentlemen. And we also have Cosmic Kitty. Thank you so much, Cosmic Kitty, for the appreciation. I'm going to start reading the super chats for all of you. You guys already know what time it is. I'm going to also be unpacking some of these things for all of you. First comment of super chat of the day goes to, I'm just going to say this. I'm fogged up. I'm fogged up right now. I'm fogged up. I'm going to say this, gentlemen. When you get out of the shower, don't go straight into. I'm going to say this right now for all of you. All right, gentlemen, never come out of the shower and start beating your meat. Okay, you're going to get a little bit of fogginess in your eyes. Don't start beating your meat after you take a shower. You're going to get a lot of fogginess. You're not going to know what's going on. And for all of you watching, I'm going to say this. 4. Yes, for this moment. I think we have to switch up, right? We should switch up, man, completely. And for all of you watching, we have a lot of people watching. A ton of you are here. Cosmic Kitty, thank you so much for the super chat. Also, Jay, I'm going to read the super chat now. For all of you that know me already, I hope you understand my personality is what it is. It is what it is, and I am who I am. If I officially say any comments on this stream, you already know what I mean. I mean what I mean, and sometimes you guys, some of you laugh real hard, and there's other people that don't laugh real hard. So for some of you that don't believe motorboarding is a thing, I'm sorry to say, motorboarding is a thing. Gentlemen, you have to go do it. Go do it. Point of matter is, look, we have everything going. Another thing you're going to also need on the stream is Kiko, yes? You're going to need Kiko and honey. Kiko and honey. Why do you need Kiko and honey? You're going to see. You're going to need these two items. Also on this stream, another item you will need is beautiful olive oil. One of the main things that a lot of people don't tend to talk about is olive oil. I know there's cooking channels that make videos. They can't make live streams. They're embarrassed to do live streams. I would be embarrassed if I was you, my man. Cooking that steak 10 times to make it right, I would be embarrassed. But the one thing that a lot of people don't understand is one of the main ingredients is for any meal, And this goes for all of you. You're going to need a good olive oil. Don't go cheap on your olive oil. Make sure to get a good olive oil and make sure that your olive oil is one of a kind. One that you can use for salad, one that you could use on a barbecue, one that you can use for your hard meat or soft meat, whatever it is. Or you could use this for literally everything. Shrimp, lobster. You could use this on octopus. You could use this on anything. One thing I do suggest some of you in the chat room, you guys are amazing. I do suggest you to pick yourself up a good olive oil. Make sure to get the biggest olive oil you can. Never buy the small ones because you're just losing value there. Never buy the small ones. You're just losing value there. And I think it's finally time for me to finally start doing this for all of you. I know many of you are here for the moment, and the moment is finally here. I'm going to start showing you exactly what you need to see. So, for a lot of you, we're going to start unpacking this. I'm going to read the super chat. And I think it's finally not time. What do you think? It's not time? I think it's not time. Let's take out that beer. Let's take out that beer and let's go on to party mode. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Be part of the stream. Be part of the chat room. And for all of you, huge shout-outs to the USA. Huge shout-outs to the Las Vegas Knights. Huge shout-outs to Florida Panthers, too. Let's get it. Yes. All right, here we go. For all of you watching, let me start reading the super chat. Sorry for some of you. Some of you out here waiting for me to read the super chat. My bad. I've been a little bit busy, and you already know I've been fogged up. First super chatter was Jay. Yes, Jay. Jay says in the chat room, he says, we'll fix the memberships tomorrow. What up, crew? Reaper, they just saved the empty bottles. What empty bottles are we talking about? Over here, thank you so much, Jay. What empty bottles are we talking about? Do I save them? Oh, yeah, whiskey bottles I tend to save most of the time. Cosmic Kitty, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. She says, love it. Wish I was more. I wish I was here more often. I love Reaper #1 for all of you. Thank you so much, Cosmic Kitty. We have the latest. We have the gentleman in the chat room. And for some of you watching, you already know what time it is. We're going to have to do this. I'm going to say this for all of you. Cosmic Kitty also says they have a whiskey that has a flavor of root beer. I think it's called like Reserve or something. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Do not buy it. If there's any, I'm just going to say this, and this is going to be for Cosmic Kitty. If there's any whiskey that says it has a flavor of root beer, don't buy it. There's actually one. If you want a flavor of root beer, there's one whiskey that you could look up. It is Jefferson's Reserve Limited Edition, 130 proof. You got to look that up. Go check it out. It's very limited. I would recommend a lot of you. If you have any questions, let me know. Super chats are healthy. And Jay, if you want to ask anything, you're welcome to ask. First super chatter is Jay, and second, Cosmic Kitty. Point of matter is, we're going to pop this open. I haven't drank anything for the last, I think, day. I haven't drank anything for the last day, so here we go. You guys ready for the octopus? You ready for the octopus? Okay, so for some of you, are we ready to chug? We ready to chug? We ready to chug? Are we ready to chug? All right, for all of you, gentlemen, ladies, it is officially Thursday. Party day is tomorrow, but party day is every day, depending on where you live. For all of you watching, if you're watching right now, make sure. One of the ways that you can officially help your health out and help yourself out just a little bit is to eat good. One of the researchers, an institute of top researchers, has officially told me in a magazine or an article that all you need to do is eat really good. It doesn't matter if you drink wine. It doesn't matter if you drink vodka. It doesn't matter if you drink sake. It doesn't matter if you drink beer or if you drink whiskey or if you even drink, even if you drink booty hole juice. Point of the matter is, if you officially you're eating good, you're eating rootless, and you're eating like you're supposed to, that's all that matters. You'll live to be a good, healthy life. And one thing also I'm gonna have to say is don't use a lot of marinade, okay? Use seasonings. You can use seasonings, but once you start putting those sesame, or you start putting them sesame oils, you start putting them avocado, olive oil, ooh, then you're getting a little bit too far off. The one thing I've learned when I was younger, and I've always known this, there's a motto called KISS. KISS is keep it simple, stupid. Don't be stupid, all right? Because if you go out at your range and do something crazy, you're just going to affect your health. What you want to do is when you eat healthy and you do drink water. I do know I drink a lot of whiskeys on these streams. You guys see me all the time, and I'm drinking a beer right now. Shout out to all of you. Hit that like button if you like what you see. Let's start chugging this. Man, that's goddamn one of the best, man. I've been drinking this Mexican beer every free. I'm not even Mexican. I've been drinking this Mexican beer every stream. I'm not even Mexican. Anyways, over here at Jake. $2 super chat, says Jake. Reaper Crew 11 this weekend. Here we go, Jake. I'm going to say this. Thank you so much, Jake, for the super chat. I'm going to say this. I do know that some of you think that I get sponsored by these companies. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Point of the matter is, I'll always tell you if I do get sponsored by these companies. But the one thing is, Mexican companies ain't sponsoring me. I can cover up the logo whenever I want to. And we're going to put our own logo. For all of you watching, hit that like button. Let's drink us up. Okay, I gotta go to the juicy part. I don't even want to look at steak anymore. We're gonna look at steak, but I don't want to look at steak right now. Let's do this. Okay, some of you are here mainly for the octopus. We got the octopus here. And I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. Okay, we got the octopus right here. How many of you in the chat room like that octopus? Let me know, chat room, how many of you like that octopus? If you don't like the octopus, you probably never made it good. There's a lot of bad cooks out there. You're middle school cooks, middle school middle school cafeteria cooks, horrendous cooks. They only make pizza and cookies good. Middle school kitchen cooks, also horrible cooks. Your local Cuban pizza place, horrible cooks. I'm gonna start ripping all the cooks. If you go to Root Chris, you got a horrible cook. If you go to what other place? Outback. How many of you go to Outback? If you go to Outback, horrible cooks. Outback. Oh man, you can't pay me to go to Outback. Maybe to try some ribs. What are the places? I'm gonna start ripping some places. If you Chili's, there you go. Somebody just said Chili's in the chat room, Jesse. Thank you so much. You said Chili's. If you go to Chili's, one of the worst pasta in history. You can go check it out. Olive Garden. You can make everything in Olive Garden at your house with some beautiful wine and some beautiful bread. Let me know, chat room. What other, yes, let me know, chat room. What are the places that you want me to rate? Let me know, chat room. McDonald's, is McDonald's good? Well, I think McDonald's food is dookie. Straight dookie, man. Over here, McDonald's McRibs. If you wanna, Joanne, thank you so much. So there you go in the chat room. Joanne knows what's up. If you want to lose a lot of weight and use the bathroom, I'm going to say, ladies, go get yourself a McRib at McDonald's. I can guarantee you're going to be like Kim Kardashian. She's always in the bathroom. That's what Kanye West says, quote unquote. She's always with that diarrhea. If you want that diarrhea, go to McDonald's, have a McRib, and I can guarantee you, no lie, minimum of 8 pounds you're going to lose, ladies. If you really want to lose some pounds, go have that McRib. You'll be in the bathroom, but you're going to lose some weight. Shout out to all of you in the Herbal Life. Here we go, drink us up. Ain't that's good. Red Lobster, I'm going to say this. Red Lobster depends on the shift. They give you either frozen shrimp or they give you good shrimp. I'm going to say the best time to go to Red Lobster, I'm going to say for all of you, best time to go to Red Lobster is not in the afternoon. It's at nighttime. Make sure to go at night, but not before they close. Red Lobster is a great place. I'm not going to say it's the best place. You can make all the things at home, but if you want a cozy place that gives you good cocktails, I would recommend you Red Lobster. Give me in the chat room another place, and I'll give it to you, yes? Give me in the chat room another place, and I'll give you a little rating here live. Man, that octopus looking beautiful. Here we go. We're going to start cutting this. Hit that like button. You can see what I'm going to do. First is first. Let's unwrap this. I got to get that octopus. Longhorn Steakhouse. One of the best steakhouses you could go to. But you have to understand when you go to a Longhorn Steakhouse, you have to officially go there. If anything, best time to go is on Friday, Saturday, or Thursday. Don't go on a Monday because the cooks don't want to work. There you go. Somebody say that. Okay, here we go. Let's pop this open. Let's pop this open. Whoever said in the chat room, they know what's up. Never go to a steakhouse on a Monday or a Tuesday. You always will know Wednesday's going to be better. Just people don't want to work. They hire the most. Sometimes these places hire the most thuggish dudes, especially Flanagan's. Holy Lord, have you ever been to Flanagan's? Oh man, you're going to have a thug making your ribeyes or your ribs. Over here, Jake. Jake, thank you so much. Over here, Jake says Skinny Louie on 24th in Miami is fire. He says, quote, quote, Skinny Louie on 24th is Miami is fire, fire. If there was ever a steakhouse that I would recommend you personally, Prime 112. Prime 112 is a place that you can guarantee you that your meal will be good Monday through Sunday. That's a place that gets a 5-star rating. Only problem is you're going to be paying high top dollars for that. I don't want to promote any restaurants, please. We're not here to promote restaurants. These restaurants ain't paying me. You guys are paying, and I appreciate all the time that you guys do. Shout out to all of you. Huge shout out to the USA, and for all of you, here we go, drinks up. All right, we're going to do this. By the way, I just want to say one thing only. Okay? There's a place called Sexy Fish in Miami. It's one of the most beautiful places you could go to. Just be careful with the menu. The menu is going to be very, very expensive, but Sexy Place is one of the nicest places you can go to. If there was ever a chef that I wanted to tell you guys is really good here in South Florida, and maybe you come to South Florida, Miami, Chef Adrian is a fantastic chef. She's really, really good. If you really want to go get your 5-star meal at basically a Spanish woman's restaurant, Chef Adrian would be one that I would recommend. I'm not here promoted by her. I'm not saying it just to say it. I'm saying it because you want a really private all-star meal. It used to be Los Ranchos. The best restaurant in Miami. It ain't no more because we don't have no Ranchos no more. But definitely. Over here, yes. And anybody says Golden Crown in the chat room, you're broke. You're broke. Don't say Golden Crown in the chat room is the worst place you can go to. Over here, Jake in the chat room says Golden Steer Steakhouse. Las Vegas, the best. Shout out to Las Vegas. Huge shout out to Las Vegas. Every place in Las Vegas. Every place in Las Vegas has its own etiquette. It has its own energy. It has its own a vibe. You can have all the type of sushi possible. You have all the type of seafood possible. But the best seafood is the seafood you just don't know about. That corner Italian restaurant. Yeah, that corner Italian restaurant in like that stratosphere that nobody knows about. You go in there and then boom, you get a whole... I don't even want to talk about this. Woo! I don't even want to talk about this. Let's take out this octopus. Channel's on view. Okay, we're gonna line this better because it looks real ugly right now. It looks like I literally went to prison and I said, Mr. Sicilian man, can you stuff and bring in some octopus for me? What's your name, brother? My name's Reaper. It's gonna be $1,000. I got cigarettes. Did that pay? Yeah. All right, here we go. We're gonna put this over here. Okay, first off, let's start making this presentation a little bit better for all of you. This presentation is looking like a damn Sesame Street. Oof. We're gonna put this over here. Ooh, this is... Okay, we're gonna put this presentation so you guys can see it looks good. This looks like something from Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow, yes. Shout out to Johnny Depp. Jack Sparrow. Looks good like this. All right, I think that's good enough. Can you guys see what we're doing? Okay, so for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, this is beautiful octopus. Yes, is that beautiful octopus. I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to be doing with this octopus. And for all of you watching, yes, 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 yes. Do me a favor, chat room, hit that like button if you haven't. Please hit that like button. I'm begging you. Shout out to all of you on the stream. We're at $22.34. So what do you guys think of octopus with steak? How many of you guys like octopus with steak? Okay, I'm gonna show you exactly what we're gonna do. You can follow me if you're cooking on a different day. You could just rewind and do this exact thing. And there we go for all of you. Yes, 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 yes. Octopus. Now, this octopus is already cooked. That means that it's already boiled. I buy them already pre-cooked so that I could just char it up in the barbecue. If you ever buy octopus, shout out to all of you that do buy octopus. But if you ever buy octopus, remember, ladies and gentlemen, buy it cooked. You don't got no time to be goddamn boiling and cutting off their head and taking the beak out. You don't have time for that, okay? You guys are awesome. Yes, yes, there we go. Looks good, looks good. And for all of you, I'm going to say this. You guys are amazing. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Let's put this over here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to be drinking some whiskey. We're going to be drinking some whiskey. Cheers, all of you. I'm going to tell you how to prepare this. I know many of you don't know how to prepare this, so I'm going to tell you how to prepare it perfectly. There's different ways to prepare this, but be easy. And one thing also, make sure your octopus, make sure your octopus is not frozen. Okay, make sure it's not frozen. When you do cook it, the main thing is when you're cooking it on the barbecue, it's going to be mainly, if you have a barbecue, you could do this. It's going to be the best. But the one thing is, you have to understand and learn. You have to make something to go on with this. So I have something that I'm going to make over there. Before we do anything, we're going to start off by making a little thing that we have going on here. And what we're going to do is, whoops, we're going to put up over here, right in the middle. Get yourself a spoon. Right in the middle, we're going to do one of the plain, easiest things possible. And you're going to see what we're going to do. So before I do, you know what? Before I do even that, we're going to drink a whiskey. Let's start off with a whiskey on the stream that I kind of want to drink. I drank it on the last stream, but I didn't officially, what's the words that I can use? I didn't officially have octopus in front of me. So here we go. We're going to put this on the stream. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what we opened up last stream. Huge shout-outs to. Who dat? For all of you watching, you can do whatever you want to. You could cook with wine, vodka. You could cook with whatever you want. Personally, if you're watching us, I would suggest many of you get yourself a good beer. It's just the way to do it. Get yourself a good beer while you're drinking. While you're drinking that beer, okay? While you're drinking that beer, you're going to have a little whiskey. So for all of you, here we go. We're going to start off with that Old Forester. Cheers to the chat room. Now, on the stream, I kind of wanted to smoke a little bit of that stogie. I might be doing a little bit of smoking of this stogie. You guys want me to? Let me know. All it takes is one super chat. One super chat, all it takes. One good super chat. I light this puppy up. Oh, I can still taste it. I can't wait to do it. Anyways, for all of you, yes, hit that like button. So, we are drinking currently on the stream, right now to start off the stream. Old Fitzgerald 7-year. One that I would recommend many of you to have. Here we go, let's notice out. Now, for any of you that do drink and have to work, My personal recommendation is, and this goes for some of you, not all of you, know your limit. While you're cooking, you could cook with wine, you could cook with whatever it is, but make sure you have a healthy, strong meal. Once you have that strong meal, give yourself about 2 hours before you leave the house. You should be okay. And for all of you, or 3 hours, make sure to have a strong meal. On the stream, I'm going to be doing some steaks too. So for some of you, it's going to be, yes, steak, yes, yes. Ribeye, 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 yes, 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 yes. Ribeye, ribeye, ribeye with octopus. We'll do the ribeyes now. Let's start seasoning this. And we're going to start off with putting a little bit of olive oil on here. So for all of you, here we go. Cheers, cheers, all of you. Cheers to the first super chatter, JJJ. Thank you so much. We're going to start off by putting olive oil on here. You don't have to put too much, put enough. Okay? Now, the olive oil is going to allow you to get more of that grill char that you're trying to get. If you don't know already, we're going to be cooking this on the barbecue. He doesn't like butter. He doesn't like butter. He doesn't like butter. The point of the matter is, you need to put that olive oil so that not only does your octopus have a good amount of olive oil that it could stick some of that seasoning, but you want to make sure that it doesn't stick on the grill. Okay, you want to make sure it doesn't stick on the grill. So, for all of you, one of the main things is if it sticks on the grill, you're gonna be in for hurting. You're gonna be in for hurting. So here we go. We're gonna just start moving this around little by little. Make sure to get this octopus. Make sure to get this octopus nice and wet. All right, make sure to get this octopus nice and wet. There you go. The octopus is getting nice and wet. Okay, we're gonna start moving this around here. Now, do you need a different thong to do this? No, you could use the same thong. Remember, when you burn everything just, you're going to start fading away unless you're doing fish. Holy Lord, if you're doing fish, this is not really considered like salmon. This is called octopus. So octopus, you shouldn't have that fishy smell on any of your pieces. Okay, you shouldn't have any fishy smell on any of your pieces. So we're just gonna move it around. Make sure your octopus gets good olive oil. You guys see what I'm doing, right? Good. Now I would suggest some of you, if you're inside, just use your hands. Just use your hands. I'm doing this outside, so I don't want to be using too many utensils. I have so many utensils out here. God damn, I'll be washing forever. Point of the matter is, get yourself a dishwasher. Here we go. Shout out to all of you. So here's the octopus. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have about 7 octopuses. I got wamboozled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 6, 7, 6, 7. He doesn't like butter. He doesn't like butter. Okay, so my suggestion for all of you, never use salt and pepper. Okay? Do not use salt and pepper. If there's anything I can just suggest some of you, do not use salt and pepper on this. If you really want to have a sushi moment, use salt and pepper. Do not use salt and pepper on this. I'm going to say this again. Do not use, you are better off using a steak seasoning for this. Now, what I want this to taste like, I want this to taste like the ocean, a little bit of citrus, and I also want this to have a little bit of a meaty aspect. I want it to have a little bit of a meaty aspect, like if I'm chewing into meat, seafood. So that's what I kind of want to have, and a little bit of just a little tang of citrus. That's what I'm just. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. That's what I want. So I have officially told many of you I'd like to use this in picanha. I like to use it as a picanha. I would recommend many of you to go buy this. This is a hell of a recipe. I know many of you want it to be simple, and it's going to be simple, but I want to make sure that it's very simple for you. Only thing you need is currently how many ingredients is one, two, three, four, five. Five. That's about it. Five ingredients. So we're gonna start putting this on here. For all of you, let's start drinking some of this beer because, ladies and gentlemen, this beer don't drink itself. Yes. Here we go. Let's drink this up. So here we go. Let's start doing this. This has a little bit of herbs. Not only that, shout outs to Herb. How many herbs we got in the chat room? Shout outs to Herb. We're going to put it over here. Over here, Jake says, Reaper, you can't handle all that. Oh, hell no. I'm going to have some of that in the morning. For some of you that don't know, yesterday we didn't stream. We streamed in the morning, and I made some shrimp. With rice and olives, and some fake crab, and some garbanzos, and some jasmine rice, and then some Louisiana hot sauce, Anyways, I'm just getting so enticed. Here we go. We're gonna flip this. You're gonna see what we're gonna do you're gonna see what we're gonna do with the main thing on here. You're gonna need to do something. There's one thing you're gonna do. You're gonna see for anything. We're just gonna put this over here, just a little bit here. Boom! Just flip this one time. Oof. Damn, this is looking goddamn beautiful. It's Octopus. It's looking real nice. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on the side. Make sure. Now this has some chimichurri in it, and it has a little bit chimichurri. It has a little bit of tang on here. One of the things that I do like about this one is that it has a little, almost like a little tanginess on here, which I really like. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you have it. Really like that tanginess. Okay, here we go. Now this is going to be the main thing on here on this. And for some of you, you're going to see what we're going to do. You're going to just roll just a little bit. You're just going to put a little bit of this on here. Just put it in the corner. Bang! 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 Just put it in the corner, and you're going to see what I'm going to do. We're going to move it around. But currently, you need to use more olive oil, use it, okay? Okay, now comes the main thing. Now, this is what you're going to be using. You're going to be using this too. Slap it on. You're going to be using that too. Slap it on. And we're going to put this right over here in the back. All right, so now you're going to just use some honey. Shout out to all of you. Let's use some honey. Now, this honey's not going to be able to come out. Shout out to all the ladies that know what that means. We're going to put a little bit of soy. This is, by the way, this is the reduced one, right? This is the one that's reduced. This is the one that was reduced. You're going to use that. Let's see if I put this somewhere. Oof, right over here. Good. I don't want that to fall on the floor. Okay, now we're going to use that honey. Now, this honey officially over here, Farm Kitty. What we drinking today? Woo! Well, today I'm drinking officially. Right now, we're starting off with this. Thank you so much for the super chat. $10 super chat. If I get another super chat, I'm probably going to start smoking a stogie. We have to get over $50. Over here, we're at $35. I'm currently drinking Old Forester 7 year. I'm going to switch up soon, right when I take out my meat. And for some of you ladies, I'm going to take out my meat soon. And for all of you, here we go. We're going to put the honey. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Each appreciation says, Reaper, what are we drinking? Why fishy love you? There's two best friends in the chat room. One is in Texas, one is in Florida. And Hugh Chanel Sue, both of them. They have been great moderators on these streams. So you're going to add a little bit of honey on here. Now you're going to put the honey on here to tune down a little bit of that saltiness. You want that to give it just a little bit of sweetness. And also it does help out to just stick a little bit better on your octopus. So here we go, honey. You see it? All right, good. We start stirring it up in here into our soy. There we go. Some of you can see. Hopefully, you can see. We're gonna be stirring it up into our soy. Don't forget, we're gonna try to take it out and leave it on the bottom. There you go. There's the honey. There you go. The honey is coming down. Make sure to stir it up, and you're gonna be putting it on the octopus when you're actually starting to cook. Do not put it before. Okay, please don't put it before. Also, don't put lime on the damn son of a gun either before. Lime cooks up anything, really, because it has acid. Do not put any lime or lemon before you need to cook. If you're cooking, and you're about to cook, you can put the lime if you want to, but don't put the lime. Okay, for some of you, here we go. Look how beautiful this is. Do not put the lime. On my octopus, don't put the lime. Don't put the lime like an hour before, 30 minutes before. Make sure to put the lime or the lemon. You could use lemon or lime. I like lime because lime gives it more of a zinginess. Lemon has more of a. It's almost like if I'm having lobster. I'm not trying to have lobster. I'm trying to have a little bit of saltiness from the sea with a little bit of mix of that beautifulness of that octopus, which it gives you, just really honestly gives you like a soft, beautiful bite. I do know many of you don't know because you never had it, but just do it. Do it, yes. Hit that like button. And also use the same recipe as me if possible. If you can't use the same recipe as me, well, you're just going to, if you try to be like a 5-star chef, I would suggest you be on your lane, and just be simple, man. Be simple, ladies. All right? Be simple. Anyways, here we go. Let's drink the rest of this. Now, here's the thing. On this, what are we going to put this on? You're going to see. Last time I showed you, some of you probably didn't even notice. Maybe you did. I dropped it. We're going to do it again. All right, so for all of you, let's start moving some of this out of the way. Let's start moving this, and we're going to put the main thing, which you're going to be putting up on, here, right here. Okay, so the main thing I want to slap this on will be what you see here. These are all. Let me move this out of the way. These are onions. So if you can, slice yourself thin, very thin, very very thin onions. Very. I'm talking about not even. Don't even joke around. Very very thin onions. And I also brought something last stream. I dropped this on last stream. Very thin onions. So we're gonna do this here. Hopefully, the guys can see. I'm gonna keep it simple. As simple as simple does. Let's keep it simple. All right, on this, we're going to be putting olive oil. There we go, olive oil. Load the son of a gun up. Load it up. Shout out to all the viewers. Drink us up. While I'm doing that, we're going to drink another whiskey. And the whiskey of choice right now, I kind of want to have this whiskey of choice. This is Willet. I want to have this currently. So again, mix it up, mix it up. You can see what we're going to do. Let's pour this up. Pricks in the chat room, thank you so much, Pricks. And don't forget, hit that like button for all of you Pricks. Thank you so much. Huge appreciation to Pricks. Huge appreciation to Pricks. All right, for all of you, there you go. Onions. Oof. Here we go. We're going to slap on some salt on here. And now we're gonna put that pepper. As easy as does. Yes, as easy as easy does. It's so simple that some of you just honestly, I don't even know if you could believe how simple it is. You gotta be stirring this up a little bit. So here we go. Let's just move this around just a tad bit. I would suggest if you guys are inside, it's a little bit easier if you guys do it inside. We're just gonna mix this up a little bit. I need a goddamn freaking spoon or something. Let's put it on this side too. All right, now that we have this is going to be the main thing that's going to be literally, we're going to bet on this. This is going to be the bed of the octopus. But there's one thing that I will say that's missing. And you guys probably have an idea what's missing. And I'm going to show you exactly what's missing because you haven't seen it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to put out one of these limes. My suggestion is you could put it before if you want to. Let these onions, officially, you can put the lime on here now if you want to. I don't have a knife out here. Oof. I don't got a knife out here. Okay, you're going to have to put some lime on here. Shout out to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so lime, we're going to put a lime. Make sure when you do put a lime, don't put a lemon. Okay, this is the main thing I'm going to say. Don't put a lemon. If you're using that chimichurri kind of a feel, I'm going to say this, don't put a lemon. If you're not using chimichurri or you're not using anything close to like a citrus on the meal, you could use lemon. If you want to have octopus by itself, use a lemon. But if not, use a lime. So I'm going to put this on here. Salt, pepper. Okay, salt, pepper. By the way, worldwide, thank you so much, worldwide, and for worldwide. Here we go, let's take a little sip. By the way, I'm wearing shorts. And Hugh Shannon's too. Hugh Shannon's to USA. It's yes. Look at the jersey. Shout out to the Hockey League. Shout out to the NHL. Let's cut up that lime and put it here. Okay, here we go. So we have the beautiful onions. They're beautiful. But we have to officially put the lime on here. So let's cut this lime up. You don't have to use too much lime. A whole lime is good enough, especially with the octopus we're doing. So let's use a whole lime. If you're not doing as many octopuses as I'm doing, use half a lime. There we go. Put the lime in here. Ooh, look at that juiciness. Damn, look at that juiciness. Real hard, real beautiful. Oof. Look at that. Real hard, real beautiful. Here we're going to put the other. Here we go. The other lime. Shout out to all of you to know what it is. Limes are expensive, man. I be selling these in the corner right now for $5 a bag. Yes, yes. Some of you wonder what the hell I do. I'm a homeless dude in the corner of the four-way line. And sometimes I sell those limes in the corner of the four-way line like a Mexican. Shout out to all the Mexicans and Honduran people, the Ecuadorian people, they go on the corners, and the El Salvadoran people go on the corners of Miami. Just joking. Okay, that looks good. Oof. That looks intense. That looks powerful. We good to go on that one. We good to go on that one. Okay, shout outs to all of you. Okay, so now we have this going, yes. Everything looks good. Now we're officially going to put it on the, yes. We're going to put it on the plate. I told some of you this is simple. You guys didn't believe me, but it's simple. There we go. That's how beautiful it is. I'm going to keep it like this. It makes it a little bit simple to do it like this. And for some of you, what you could do is you could put the lime on the sides. Okay, you could put the lime on the sides. The aroma of the lime. The aroma of the lime will build up on this plate. You can put it on the side of the plate over here. There we go. The aroma of the lime will build up on this plate. And you could officially just comb the plate. All right, comb the plate just a little bit. There's going to be aroma of, yes, there's going to be aroma of lime on here. And that's what you want, right? You want to make this a 5-star meal. 5-star meal. Okay, anyways, I finished that up. And cheers, all of you. We're drinking that Willet. I'm going to put it on the screen, but here we go. Cheers, all of you. We saw that you can saw this. I started the stream with so much energy. I feel like I'm getting high. I feel like I'm getting high watching myself do this. Damn, this is so like there's a word that's called. It's called therapy. This is so much therapy. You guys have no idea. So much therapy. I had such a long day today. This is literally therapy. Now I know what Bob Ross went through. Bob Ross, man, that guy. Every time he did some artwork, he must have felt the same. I'm feeling like it's just a feeling you get when you're doing something and presenting it to the people. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. You see it here, you see it here. You're probably wondering, am I going to eat the whole ribeye? Yes, I'm going to eat the whole ribeye. Am I going to eat this today? I'm not going to eat this today. I'm going to eat that tomorrow in the morning. If I have the barbecue on, I want to make sure to use all of that charcoal for a good reason. I'm not going to just do this on the charcoal and then say that's it. I'm wasting so much charcoal, right? So I'm going to do two things, and I'm going to use some of this to use for tomorrow, my lunch, breakfast. So again, this is Chuck High, beautiful. Shout out to Publix. And this is our ribeye. Let's start cutting that open. Let's get that bag. So I put that bag away here. Okay, for all of you that don't know how to cook, let me explain to you what I'm doing. Every time you go to the butcher's not going to do everything for you. So what you want to do is, if you're cooking on the barbecue, even if you're cooking in your goddamn kitchen, even if you're cooking in the goddamn kitchen, shout out to all of you. Hit that like button if you haven't. And if you're too lazy, I don't know. Hit that like button. Shout out to all of you. Subscribe if you haven't. And hit that like button. Members. Welcome to the membership club. If you have a membership in the chat room, don't forget, you have emojis you can use. Use those emojis in the chat room. Shout out to all of you. If Balls uses the emoji in the chat room, I'll give him a shout out. Any of you that use an emoji. If you have a membership, I'll give you a huge shout out in the chat room. The point of the matter is, when it comes to cooking, I don't care if it's inside or outside, yes? You have to take out that moisture. There's going to be blood. There's going to be a little bit of moisture on your steak. And to make it a perfect steak, you need to officially take out as much moisture as possible. You're probably wondering what the hell's moisture? Moisture is like that blood, that little bit of water that there might be in there, right? A little bit of extra. Shout out to Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty, thank you so much, Farm Kitty. There you go, use those emojis. If you don't know how to use those emojis, click the chat room. Next to the chat room, there's a smiley sign. It allows you to use our personal emojis for this chat room. And it's only if you're a member. Get yourself a membership if you haven't. Point of the matter is, let's start cleaning this up. I want to leave this dry, okay? I want to leave this dry. Yes. It's beautiful, isn't it? But we're going to turn this around. Now, the reason why you get your meat with that bone, you get the meat with that hard bone, shout out to all of you, pow, yes. Make sure if you have a big old bone, put it on her. Anyways, point of the matter is, look, bone allows you to keep most of that meat together. If you don't keep that meat together, I'm going to say this. If you don't keep that meat together, at the end of the day, it will fall apart in the barbecue. All right? It will fall apart in the barbecue. And again, for all of you watching, I will be eating that ribeye today. These two chuck eyes, I will be eating them in the morning for breakfast. What am I going to do in the morning for breakfast? Eggs. And I'm cut this up, and I'll also eat this for lunch. I will eat this today. That's going to be my meal for today with the octopus. All right, let's turn this around. Members, don't forget to use those emojis. Again, I will give you a shout out in the chat room if you use those emojis, our personal emojis for the channel. Here we go. Let's flip this. Chuck eye. If you go to the store or a butcher, ask him for chuck eye. If he says he doesn't know what chuck eye is, tell him he's fired. Tell him go home. Why you get hired, man? Oh shit, this thing is huge. Wait, look at this. This thing is goddamn big, man. This thing is big. Hit that like button. This thing is huge. That's what she said. This thing's huge. Huge. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. Big old me, that's what she said. Big old me, that's what she said. Okay, here we go. You guys are awesome. But we're going to drink a whiskey, yeah? Shout out to Little Boozy. Somebody said wiping down the chat room. I'm going to go to this. How many super chats we got on stream? Not super chats. We're actually $15 away from me taking out stogie and smoking on here. $15 away from me to take out a stogie. All right, for all of you, this is beautiful, man. I'm an American. Shout out to the USA. Boom! Shout out to the USA. I'm an American, and here in America, we don't give a damn. We don't give a damn what India says. India doesn't like eating meat. We don't give a damn what India says. Our president took over of Venezuela. Now Venezuela, they're all free. Do you think we Americans care? We don't give a damn. We want the world to be peaceful. We want the world to be all amazing and united. Point of the matter is that's not the case. And that's good. I kind of feel that that's good. I think the world should officially have different cultures. Have you guys ever been to the Amazon forest? In the Amazon forest, there's a bunch of crazy, crazy tribes in the Amazon forest. Look it up. Go to YouTube tonight. Go check out all the Amazon forest. I'm just gonna say undisclosed tribes in the Amazon forest. There's a bunch of them. Now, what's cool about that? The cool part is that these people don't know what it is to have a whiskey. They don't know what it is to have meat, right? In the Amazon forest, it's literally wild, wild west, right? It's a wild west. You go into the Amazon forest, and you're gonna be. Forget about this. Forget about the anacondas. Forget about the spiders. Forget about those monkeys that are gonna latch onto you, trying to take your money. Forget about the gorillas. Forget about anything out there. Forget about the poisonous animals in the Amazon. What you need to worry about in the Amazon is officially, you need to worry about those tribes. Those tribes will kill you with an arrow. They'll kill you with an arrow. How do they talk in the Amazon? I tell you. That's how they talk in the Amazon. They use words that we don't even know. They also replicate birds and animals so that you think it's a bird and animal, and all of a sudden, whoop-ah! You get hit with a goddamn arrow. Point of the matter is, don't go to the Amazon alone. Over here for the stogie. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. I think we're actually $10 away. I'm sorry, Farm Kitty. We're $10 away, Farm Kitty. If you want me to light this up, we're $10 away. I'm going to say this. We're $10 away. $10 super chat, and I'm going to be just smoking on this stogie while I'm cooking like a badass Sicilian in prison that is getting all this exotic meats, all his lobsters, and cutting up his onions with a little tiny little razor. Wait a minute. It's good. Oh, I was going to drink this, yes. Farm Kitty, thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Thank you so much. I'm going to do that gabagoo. Gabagoo. Whoever said that, freaking funny as hell. Farm Kitty, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. If any of you drink on the side, if any of you drink on the side, your favorite sport is bowling. Anyways, am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? I gotta cut the tip though. Oh, huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, here's a learning curve for some of you. If you did a stogie earlier, there's a curly tip that's a little bit burnt. Cut it off. There we go. Cut off beautifully. Shout out to all of you. Hit a like, but if you like what you see, hit the like button if you like what you see. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna light it up. Okay, I'm gonna light it up. Huge shout out to Forum Kitty for all of you. You don't have to send another $10. I'm just gonna light it up because I want to. Huge shout out to you. You have to thank Forum Kitty. This is gonna look the part. Okay, for all of you, member, OG Brick. I'ma say this one time only. OG Brick 420. Welcome to the membership club. My man, thank you so much for being a member. My lady, I don't know if it's a man or lady. You guys already know, but OG Brick sounds like a woman or sounds like a man. I'm gonna say this, OG Brick. I gotta be the most stuggish name. We're gonna say there's a guy. For all of you, OG Brick, thank you so much for being a member. And for all of you, don't forget, huge shout outs to the USA. Be a member. Yes. I see you guys. I see you, OG Brick. Welcome to the membership club. And for all of you, if you get the membership, you could use, those personal emojis in the chat room and also short videos, special short videos for all of you to learn a little bit. Also, live stream, special short videos and live stream for all of you. So OG Brick, Scratch, I see you, Scratch. Thank you so much for being a member. Here we go, Zeus over here. It's a dude, he said. OG Brick, thank you so much, OG Brick. I'm going to call him Brick. Brick. I'm going to say that right now. Brick 4. Yes. There you go. I'm going to call him. Thank you so much. Member. So what we're going to do is we're going to season this. It's a big ribeye. Huge ribeye. I'm going to eat this ribeye today. These two I'm going to have tomorrow. Chuck eyes are amazing. And for some of you, I'm going to say this. If you have a stogie, do it on your own time. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. Do it on your own time and do your stogie. Now, I want to know one thing. Okay, shout out to Brick in the chat room. Name is Brock. Brock is a hell of a name. Shout out to Brock from Pokemon. Point of the matter is, this over here, we're going to have to figure this out. My stogie, you guys know, if you want any of my stogies, you have to be a member or a moderator. You have to send a $100 red super chat to get my stogies, right? I don't sell these. I make sure that you guys know it's a gift from me to you for sending the big super chat. Big red old super chat, but you have to say that you want it, because if not, you're just not going to get it. That's what it is. You're not going to get it. For all of you, let me make sure. Did Bitcoin go to zero? No, it didn't. Anyways, here we go. I officially gave this a bad rating. This is a Penelope Havana, but this is not your average Havana. This is the actual, basically barrel strength. A lot of people talk about this so positively, and to me, I'm just going to say it's like this. This is the Roomba edition. The Roomba edition officially has higher proofing. It has higher proofing. And not only does it have higher proofing, we're looking at 101, 101.8 proof. Does higher proofing make it better? As a matter of fact, for this one, it makes it sweeter. Now, what Penelope was trying to do with this one was to give it a little bit of almost like a rum finish, like a rum from Havana. But the only thing is, When I'm drinking bourbon whiskey, I don't want to taste rum. If I want to taste rum, I gotta dang buy rum. Anyways, that's what they did. I know many of you wanted me to buy this, and I didn't want to buy the Penelope line because I knew that to me, most of them, if anything, the best one was the toasted barrel finish was one of the best ones, and I knew some of these were just going to be too sweet. Huge shout out to Edgar Romeo. Edgar Romeo, if you're watching at the gym, pumping that iron, thank you so much for allowing us to all review this. But there was a reason why I didn't want to put Penelope. It's not because it's a bad company. It's because most of their products are very sweet. I don't like sweetness, but does it go with the Stogie? Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's see. I'm going to tell you. 100% this goes with this damn Stogie. There's no denying. I'm just gonna say, Mama. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't even know what the hell I said for the last 2 minutes, talking shit about this. Hell yeah, it goes with this Stogie. My Stogie is a little bit spicy. I use a strong Lejero on here so that all of you get a little bit of a pump. It's very strong, my Stogie, but it does have almost like a dark fruit, beautiful dark fruit, of almost like a cherry, and it has a smooth, and strong finish. But with this, it's just there's a word called ecstasy. Ecstasy doesn't have to be a drug. Ecstasy is officially just ecstasy. It's something that it just makes you feel amazing. There's a certain vibe. With this Penelope, I'm getting that vibe. I'm getting that strong vibe. The sweetness on here is just pronounced. It's so rich. It's almost like maple syrup, rich, and it goes with it so strong. Man, dang, it's such a perfect mix. Now, do I want to say that the cigar one is better than this? I don't want to say if the cigar one's better than this because it's a little bit humid out here, cold and humid, and it's not allowing my cigar to light up perfectly. I've had my cigar out here for about, what is it, 5 hours or 4 hours. With this, I'm gonna just say is it gives it more of a sweetness. It erases that lejero strong lejero that I put on this my stogie. Cheers, all of you. We're gonna start seasoning our meat. This is better than cognac. If you're trying to get inspired to get cognac because a brother of yours tells you, or a friend tells you, have cognac with a stogie. Your stogie is strong. Have a cognac, don't have a cognac. Have a wine, don't have a goddamn wine. Have the goddamn Penelope Roomba edition over here in the chat room. Scratch, thank you so much, Scratch. Scratch says, Reaper, send me the stogies, bro. Scratch. This goes for all of you. If you send $100 super chat, you will get a care package from me. Only $100 super chat gets a care package from me, personally from me. You get the stogies, and for some of you that do not know, The last person that had my stogies was satisfied. He gave it to his friends and his family members. I think it was a special event. They all loved it. They were all talking about it. They were probably talking about my channel too. Edgar Romeo, also another one that he had. I gave him a care package of my stogies, and he had one for every single day. This is very strong. This is not for an average stogie person. This is, I made it make sure that this is as strong as possible. Goddamn, this is goddamn fucking amazing. This is really good. I'm gonna fall asleep tonight. It's so good. I'm not leaving tonight. Forget it. I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving. I'm not leaving tonight. I was gonna leave tonight, but I'm not leaving. I ain't leaving. Okay, we had this. We had this, and I kind of want to have something. I wanna. I wanna put away that. I want to put away that. I want to put away that mental. What's the word that I can use? I want to put away that mental, maybe paralysis for some of you that get with Scotch whiskey. Scotch whiskey is fantastic. Whiskey in general is fantastic. You have to know what Scotch whiskey to have in a certain situation. And for some of you, if you're having some meat, Scotch whiskey is amazing, but you have to know what Scotch whiskey to have. One of my favorite Scotch whiskeys is Glenlivet 18. Glenlivet 18 is not just your standard Scotch whiskey. Glenlivet 18, well, Glenlivet just in general, has a certain robust kind of a stone fruit kind of a blast that it gives you, and they give you just a good array of different releases. To me personally, the Glenlivet 18 is my favorite one, and that's why I show you. I could be showing you the cheaper one, but what's the point of showing you the cheaper one? I want you to get the best one. And to me, the best value when it comes to Glenlivet is the 18. There's no denying the 18 is, to me, one of a kind, fantastic. I'm not here to promote Glenlivet 18. I'm just telling you, this is one I like. I like to use shampoo when I take a shower. What kind of shampoo? Huge shout outs to for all of you that do know. I like to use citrus shampoos that just make me feel a little bit, just a tad bit fresh and clean. Anyways, that's my shower. When it comes to Scotch whiskey, I like to have a different feeling of what it is when I'm having. I did pick this one out on the stream. And we're going to have it. That's what we're going to do. Some of you are probably like, what's better? The Glenlivet 18? What's better, the Glenlivet 18 or the Penelope? Well, I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now what is better on this vibe. I'll tell you right now what's better. And for all of you gentlemen, I don't care how old you are. 47 years old, 56 years old. You could be 60 years old. You could be old as hell. You could be young, 30-something, 32, 26, 29. You could be 49. You could be 50, 55. You could be 58, 67, 74 years old. Most of the old folks, they like to have Scotch whiskey because it's lower proof. Did you know that you could lower proof on your bourbon whiskey? You didn't know that, did you? You could. Next time you buy whiskey, know that. If you're buying whiskey, you can lower the proofing on it. So don't worry that your Scotch whiskey is low. Just know it's low for a reason. You could taste some of those flavors. super malty and super stone fruit forward. Man, there's a little bit of vanilla too, and it's literally everything you smell is literally what you get. So here we go. We're gonna do it with the Stogie. Shout out to all of you. By the way, Brick, and for all of you, we don't promote stores out here. All right, we don't promote stores out here. I don't know if you're a manager from a store. Most of the stores in different states do follow me on Instagram. We don't promote stores out here. All right, shout out to all of you. So members, moderators, we don't promote stores. And if anything, if somebody could officially, for some of you, here we go. I'm just going to erase that. I'm just going to erase that comment over here. Okay, you guys are awesome. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. Except George, here we go. You guys are awesome. The stores don't pay me. They don't pay me to advertise. And if anybody's a store manager that gets a membership here, shout out to you. Let me know that you're a store manager in Miami. And you officially in the chat room, enjoy it. There's a couple stores. There's all the store managers. I know all the managers, all the owners in Miami. So for some of you, they'll know they have a channel. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink this up. I just don't want to. I don't want to do this yet. That's so good. That is so good, man. That is insanely good. There's no denying there's two whiskeys that we had on the stream currently right now with this Stogie. Those are the two that I had currently. And I have to say this. Personally, I don't want to take it away from this Glenlivet 18. This Glenlivet 18, goddamn, is goddamn good. I like to have the Glenlivet 18 for summertime. I don't tend to take out this Glenlivet 18 when it's cold. It's a little bit cold out here, a little bit muggy, a little bit nippy out here. Is why my Stogie's turned off. And again, this Stogie's been outside for probably 4 hours, so there's a lot of humidity on here. It's a little bit, you can tell, you see this? Boom, boom. It's a little bit spongy, but I can still taste the flavors on here. If I was, I'm just going to be honest for all of you. If I was older than 58 years old, if I was older than 60 years old, I would say Glenlivet 18 would top the Penelope. I'm not that old. I'm 100 years old. I'm 166 years old. These two whiskeys do nothing to me. I would rather have I gotta have Elijah Craig barrel strength, right? But I have to give you a real personal opinion. If you are 60 years old, 55 years old, 70 years old, 74, 77, or 80 years old, maybe even 90 years old, you'll really like the Glenlivet 18 with this. The Glenlivet 18 with your Stogie, well, my Stogie in general, gives it a little bit of extra vanilla. There's a little bit of vanilla. There's a little bit of stone fruits on here. A little bit of almost like a little bit of lime, a little bit of citrus. There's a saltiness, but not too salty. Not too salty. There's the maltiness is there. There's not too much smoke. That's the beautiful part about Glenlivet. Glenlivet doesn't have that smoky aspect that Lafroig would have. Lafroig is one of the best smoky, almost mermaid type of whiskeys out there when it comes to Scotch whiskey. And if you want something smoky and nice, Ardbeg is one of the best ones, right? If you really want to get commercial. Forget about Macallan. Macallan it's a has-been. Okay, I'm not showing Macallan on the stream. The Macallans I have inside, I'm not going to show them. It's pointless. They have enough people to show Macallan. Nobody gives a damn about Macallan anymore. Huh? Nobody gives a damn about Blue Label. There's a has-been. Glenlivet 18 is beautiful. So if you're older, I would recommend you to get a Glenlivet 18 with a stogie. But if it's a strong stogie, that's what I do recommend. If it's a light stogie, well, these wouldn't really. If it's a light stogie, I wouldn't recommend either of them. This is for any of you that have strong stogies. My stogie's full body, by the way. Full body. I can really I could taste a lot of that heaviness on that filler that I put on here, the Ligero filler. You guys asked for a whiskey challenge, and here we go. Whiskey challenge is official. Hit that like button. So here we go. We're going to put another one. This one has a little bit of creamy and nuttiness. This is, yes. I'm going to be seasoning these steaks. Don't worry. I'm going to be seasoning these steaks. So far, this is winning out of the Glenlivet 18. Glenlivet 18 is more expensive than this, just so you know. So here we go. Currently, this is winning. Let's put that Baker's 13 to play. Is Baker's 13 better than any Booker's? Yes. On the stream, we're at almost $50 on the stream. Hit that like button, be part of the chat room. You guys are amazing. I'm going to go to the chat room if you comment right now. Michael. I see you, Michael. Farm Kitty. NC. I see you, Alan. I see you, Alan. Who else we got in the chat room? We also have a couple other people. Let me scroll down real quick. Brick. I see you, Brick. Also, Kama Games. Comment in the chat room and I'll give you a shout out. If you comment right now, I only give a short span of shout outs. If I say it, I'll give you a shout out. But I give you a couple seconds. I don't give you the whole stream. You have to send the super chat usually on this stream. Manny. Good to see Manny in the chat room. See? Man, there we go. Anyways. Man. Over here, T.Y. Metcung. T.Y. Metcung. Good to see you, T.Y. Metcung. All right, here we go. Drink some. I'm going to do this with my stogie. Did you know, I just want to say this. Did you know, I know many of you know, but maybe you don't. In Cuba is the homeland of the best stogies in the world. The farmers, they use their stogies to keep them up and keep them awake. And what they do is, one of the main things they do in Cuba, they don't use any cutters like we do here in the USA. These are just extra things. These are just extra things they use in here in the USA, right? These are just extra things, luxury things, right? Shout outs to in channel BF. Anyways, in Cuba. I'm not from Cuba, so some of you are out here probably saying, this guy's Cuban. I'm not from Cuba. What they do in Cuba, the farmers, is they chew on the tip. But they don't only chew on the tip. They put honey. Okay, they put honey on the tip. Am I going to put honey on the tip? No, I'm not going to put honey on my tip. But they put honey on the tip. And they chew it. They chew their stogie. It's literally like they flatten it up all the way. You can tell that the wind out here is allowing this to not light up. I'm going to light this up now. But they chew it in Cuba. They chew it. The the Cuban farmers chew it, and they keep on, keep on smoking up while they're farming. It keeps them awake, and the honey they put on the tip is to help them because Cuban stogies, they're very strong. The honey they use helps them with their throat. Sometimes if you have a strong lejero or a strong, very strong full body stogie, it can get to your throat a little bit. And it could be very strong to the point that it almost feels the next day like if you have a sore throat. But it's not a sore throat. You're doing a stogie. So the honey helps out to almost filter out some of that strong lejero or strong filler that they put on those stogies over there. And also, not only did the honey also do that, but the honey also gives them a little bit of pickup. A little bit of pickup. They can't be drinking rum in the farms, right? Anyways, we're gonna have this over here. A Baker's 13 with this. Baker's 13 with this. Damn. Wow. Baker's 13 with this. It's almost like I went to a zoo and they said, hey man, you can smoke a stogie. I could smoke a stogie in the zoo? Okay. And then think of the best zoo ever. What's the best zoo ever? In the world, I think the best zoo ever, Animal Kingdom. What you can say over here? Shout outs to Disney. I don't want to say shout outs to Disney, but I have to say shout outs to Disney because lately I've been thinking about Disney. I don't know why I've been thinking about Disney. Point of matter is, it's like going to Animal Kingdom in Disney. And they go, sir, how old are you? Oh, I'm like 50 years old. No problem, sir. Here you go. Here's a brand new stogie. Bang! Here's a brand new stogie. Oh, by the way, let's put a honey on the tip. Good. Bang! By the way, this is a Cuban stogie. Straight from Cuba. Woo! And then they say to you, here's one of the best whiskeys possible on your visit to this Animal Kingdom in Disney. I hope you have a great time. If it was like that, I'd be there right now. If it was like that, I'd be there right now. I'd be there right now. Over here, Cam Games. Thank you so much, Cam Games, for adding a little appreciation to the stream. I'd be there right now, man. Every day I'd be at Disney. As a matter of fact, I'd move to Orlando. If Orlando pleased the adults instead of just the kids, forget about Epcot. I'd be there. I don't give a damn if I'm using the bathroom, my ass gets itchy because, they use that one ply in those stalls in Disney. I don't care if I have to scratch my ass the whole goddamn visit in Disney because they use that one ply in the bathroom. I don't give a damn. I'll be scratching my ass. I don't give a damn if they give me a stogie with honey on top. Here's a Cuban stogie. Here's the whiskey of the day. Holy shit, I'm there. This is absolutely phenomenal. Let me tell you what this is. This is literally like the fantasy of going to Disney World, and they tell you that. They give you everything, and then this is what they give you. They give you a bag. Have you guys ever had almonds? Roasted almonds with sugar. It's like it's coated filled with sugar. Or peanuts. They give you peanuts with honey. Roasted peanuts with honey. Have you ever had their pecans? Pecans. Shit. Pecans filled with that sugar. It's like roasted and filled with that sugar. Have you guys ever had that with almost like it's like caramel or something? Oh man, my mouth is watering. That's what reminds me when I'm having this Baker's 13. This one is from 2024. I have a couple of these Baker's 13, 2023, 24, I think 2025 too. It gives me that feeling. Yes, it gives me that feeling. It's honestly it doesn't compare to the Penelope. It doesn't compare to the Glenlivet Scotch whiskey. It's like a fat boy's dream to go to Disney World and they give you ice cream and a coated up nuts. You could pick whatever nuts, almonds, peanuts, or pecans. Because they're not gonna give you they're not gonna give you macadamian with damn honey and coated. Nah, that ain't good. That ain't good. He's not like what if you haven't. Hey, I'm gonna put this away. I'm enjoying myself way too much with that stogie. I'm putting that away. I'm putting that stogie away. We're gonna have to start to cook. I don't have to start the season. All right, I'm getting too carried away with that stogie. I'm just relaxing so much. I gotta eat, man. I gotta eat. Let's put this away. I kind of want to have one more whiskey though. I still have the flavor of that stogie. I'm gonna go back to this. Damn, I'm gonna go back to this. Just one little plunge. I'm gonna go back to this Penelope. La Rumba. La Rumba. You see there, La Rumba. 101.8 proof. Strong. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Subscribe. Don't lose this channel. Don't lose this channel. Subscribe. Subscribe. Okay, let's start seasoning this son of a bitch. Let's start seasoning this son of a bitch. All right. On the stream, I will be using Kinder's the blend. On the stream with our meat, shout outs all of you. Be part of the chat room, be part of the chat room. On this ribeye with the bone in. You're probably wondering, Reaper. You're probably wondering in the chat room, Doodoo Brown in the chat room. If you don't see Doodoo Brown in the chat room, look at him in the chat room. It's not because of Doodoo, his name. It's because of the song, Doodoo Brown. You know that song, Doodoo Brown. Anyways, me, Mitch. Buy yourself this. I can guarantee you every meal is going to be as perfect can be. 10 out of 10. We're going to start seasoning this. Olive oil. Hit that like button. Olive oil. Let's hit it up. If you don't know how to cook, I'm showing you right now. He doesn't like putting the octopus is right near me. Octopus. Oof. The amount of money you use on you buy a grill, whatever. How many of you buy a grill? If you buy a barbecue grill, the amount of money doesn't matter. You could buy a $10,000 grill. Okay, if you buy a $10,000 grill, if you're not a good chef, you don't know how to cook, you just officially wasted all your money. You wasted $9,500 because with $500 you could buy a good charcoal grill. Anyways, the first thing we're gonna do is let's coat this up like Bob Ross does. Bob Ross, one of the best painters in this world that I've ever seen in my life, and he takes his time. Let's do it like Bob Ross. We're gonna use our finger and we're just gonna spread that olive oil all over the place. Make sure it gets into your meat. Make sure it gets into your meat. Use your hands. Oof, look at that chuka. You're gonna flip this up. Oof. Oh shit, it's good. You're gonna flip this up. This is the part where you guys are gonna see this. Oh, look at that. Oof. Damn. That damn juicy thing is huge. That's what she said. Here's a chuck eye. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oof. Damn. Chuck eye is massively beautiful. Oof. Oof. He don't like pudding. Let's start seasoning this. Let's start off with that Kinder's blend. This has garlic, salt, and pepper. Beauty. Oof. Oof. That's nice. Real good. Real nice. Again, Kinder's the blend. This has everything you need. You don't have to go out going and mixing up, buying different things, garlic, and putting it together with some paprika, with some salt and some pepper. Forget about it. I don't got time for that. Get this. It's good. Now we're going to use, oh shit, almost out. Now remember, this is a thick piece of meat, so you want to put a good amount. Damn. Shit. As easy is as easy does. But one main thing is I want to make sure that that bone is cooked. It's cooked up with that flavor. And what I'm gonna do is, personally, I'm just gonna be putting. Damn! Shit. Here's the seasonings that I've used on the stream. I'm gonna stack them up real high, real high. Here we go. One time, one time, one time. These are officially the seasonings that we use on the stream. We use it on that octopus. There you go, that octopus. And we officially use it. Yes, look at the octopus, how beautiful. And we officially use it on our meat. As for all of you, we're going to start cooking. Oof, we're going to start cooking. Yes, 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 yes. The hardest part of the stream is coming up. But before I say the hardest part of the stream, I have to put one of the best beers you can have with this meat. Okay, 1906, Schnauzer, España. Schnauzer, España, Schnauzer, España. This is honestly, let me make sure it's not frozen. It's not frozen. This is honestly, if you're having some meat, we had some whiskey. We're going to keep on having whiskey. As a matter of fact, I had a little bit of the length of this Penelope. And Penelope is good. Let's pop open this beer real quick. I am not, again, I'm going to say this, I'm not endorsed by them. I give you the appreciation, and I also give you the best, because you guys are the ones that really send super chats and help out. So we're going to pop this open. Where the hell did that go? I don't even know where that went. Okay. Huge shout out to AM. AM's one of our ranches. And AM, one of our ranches, Leo Ansi, Leo Martinez, one of our ranches. He enjoys, yes, he enjoys, one of our ranches, he enjoys our appreciation for beer. And the appreciation that one of our ranches really just gives me appreciation for is giving him the best beers possible for him to drink. AM Absolute, his name, and he officially bought this one. He loves it. He really likes it. But I had to try because this is almost freezing. 1906. This is not your average beer. All our family's heritage summoned up in one beer. It says over here roasted malts, aromatic hops, and a long aging to create a special reserve of a unique character. And this is definitely it. This is definitely it. It says 6.5% ABV. The bitterness is 25 IBU. The color, it says, is 8.4. I don't even know what the hell that means. Look at all the special things that it says. I don't even know what the hell that means. Point matters, we're here to review things. But this is from Spain. It's from Spain. Do buy this one if you have some meat. If you have friends over, I can guarantee you, for some of you, I'm just going to guarantee all of you, a guarantee, money back guarantee, you will like this one with meat. You will also like it with a little bit of seafood. But you have to have the meat. If you have meat, you'll really like it. Shout out to all of you that drink us up. That is insanely insane. That's insanely insane, man. Woo! That's insanely insane. Okay, so for some of you, what are we cooking first? Are we gonna cook the octopus first? Or the meat? I want to do both of them at the same time, but I can't do both of them at the same time. Because then you're not going to be able to see me try the octopus. I'm going to ask you guys, chat room, should we do it at the same time? I don't plan these streams. There we go, I got the police watching me. You hear the helicopter, the heli? I got the police watching me. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Miami-Dade Police Department. Shout out to Miami-Dade Police Department. They're trying to do a rip. Anyways, 1906. Should we do everything at the same time? I want to focus on the octopus. Honestly, I really want to focus on the octopus. This steak is going to be quick. You know what? Let me not think of it too hard. Let's go straight to it. Let's start cooking, gentlemen. Gentlemen, let's start cooking. Octopus is quick. And I want to try something really outstanding. So for some of you, for all of you watching, please hold tight. I'm going to be transferring myself to the barbecue. And it's not easy to transfer myself to the barbecue. So for some of you, give us some time. We're going to start cooking. Let's go. For all of you, let's go straight to the barbecue. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you haven't. And huge shout outs to, yes, you shout outs to the USA. Let's start going to the barbecue. And let's have a fun time with this stream. Here we go. You guys ready? You guys ready? We're going to go pitch black. Okay? We're going to go pitch black. Follow me. We're going to go straight to the barbecue, okay? We're going to go pitch black. By the way, my moderators, please let me know if you can hear me, because we're going to be moving to the barbecue. right there. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Shit. Yeah. Ah. Oof. Oh. Chat room, let me know if you can hear me. I don't even know if you can hear me. Here we go. Let me know. Chat room. Let me know if you can hear me. Because somebody said loud and clear. That means they can hear me. Sometimes it's good to clap some cheeks when nobody's looking. Oof. You can see what we're gonna do with this one. Oof. You guys can hear me good. Okay, I'm missing something here. Oof, I'm missing something here. This is light work, light work. There we go, you guys can see. Channel to the chat room. Okay, you guys gonna see what I'm gonna do. Okay, this is gonna go first. I'm not gonna put all the whiskeys on the stream yet, just yet. Just yet. Matter of fact, we're gonna cover that. We're gonna cover that son of a gun. What is it called? We're gonna cover that logo of that beer. All right, here we go. All right, chat room, let me know. Can you hear me? I need to ask all of you. Can you hear me? Yes, yes. All right, cool. You guys can hear me. Thank you so much. I was walking away, so you guys really know what time it is, all right? I'm gonna start cooking this first. Good. 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 Thank you so much. Okay. Before we start cooking this first, let's show you exactly the octopus I'm doing. And there's a beautiful, beautiful octopus. Octopus! Here we go with the main dish. This is going to be the bed. The bed. The bed of the octopus. Oh! Why do I always do some damn stupid with these damn onions? Look how the onions got just so beautiful. Nice. This is the bed of the onions. Okay, I gotta put this somewhere that I don't break it. Oof. All right, that's the bed of the onions. Thank you so much. You hear me? There you go. That's the bed of the onions. I mean, this is the bed of the octopus. There you go, the bed of the octopus. All right, so what we're gonna do? I want to do the octopus first. So here we go. Let's start going to cook. Shout out to all of you. If you don't know what I'm using, I'm not going to repeat it on here unless it's in a big super chat. Go rewind. You think I got time to be... You think I'm the principal out here, boy? You think I got time to be... You think I have time to be telling you? Chat room, chat room. Remember, super chats will get you the questions answered quickly. Let me know where you guys are from. Chat room, let me know where you're from. Bush! Bush in the chat room. Thank you so much, Bush, for being here. It's very hot. It's very hot. Okay, let me teach you guys how to do that octopus. Okay, first is first. We gotta make sure this is a little bit hot. You don't have to heat it up too hot. You're not cooking steak, you're cooking octopus. You're cooking octopus. Can I put the octopus already on here? Oh, yes, of course. As long as it's hot. As long as it's hot, you could put it already on here if you want to. Remember, octopus, it's not steak. Don't treat it like steak, okay? Octopus, don't treat octopus like steak. Remember what it is, okay? Just like when you have a wife. Remember, your wife is a woman, okay? Don't treat her like a man. Anyways, point of the matter is, here we go. Okay, you're gonna need this. You're gonna need this. You're gonna start basing this, son of a bitch. You're gonna start basing this, son of a bitch. Be sure to call your octopus a son of a bitch. All right, if you're not, okay, if you're not calling your octopus a son of a bitch, you're not doing it right. Okay, call your octopus a son of a bitch. It cooks better. It cooks better. You son of a bitch. It cooks better when you call it bad names. Yeah, son of a bitch. And for all of you, there you go. You want to make sure that this starts getting a little bit of char action. Now, what you could do is start moving your charcoal if you need. Okay, start moving your charcoal. Look, don't be being a stupid buck waiting for this. Move your charcoal. All right, and call your octopus a son of a bitch. Octopus, octopus, you son of a bitch. How beautiful this is. Okay, don't forget to call it that. Do me a favor for all of you watching. You guys are awesome. Subscribe if you haven't. Don't lose this channel. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Shout out to April Neal for this beautiful bracelet. Hit that like button if you haven't. Octopus. We will be using lime. We will be using lime. There goes the police. The police is going over me. I'm about to give them the big old scent of the day. I'm going to give them a big old scent of the day. What up? Scent of the day. These nuts. Anyways, here we go. Shout out to all my law enforcement friends. They know I just be playing. Here we go. We're going to do it one side, one side. That's good. Oh, we have to flip it. Nice. Nice. Looks beautiful, but we had to officially say we had to make sure the char is good. Char's looking good. Char's looking good. Let's flip this up. You don't want to put this too long. You don't want to put this too long. You want to char it up. Look at this. You see the char? Woo! That char is good. We don't want to char it up too long. Okay, the char is looking good. Look at the char on this. You don't want to char it up too long. I got to char up this side. The other side's looking nice. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to stack them a little bit. I'll go. It should be the final touch. Final touch on the stream currently for the Octopus. Do me a favor, hit that like button for all of you that are new. Hit that like button for all of you new. Final touch. I'm going to just officially just blaze it a little bit. There we go. There we go. Should be good to go. I can smell it. It smells amazing. Smells amazing. All I'm gonna do now is, oof, this is looking good. Just gonna flip it real quick. Flip it. Let me flip this. Let me flip this one. They're getting a little bit soft. You want it to be soft, but not too soft. Damn. Ooh, look at this one. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, Octopus looking beautiful. Okay, watch this. Ooh, damn. All right, good. Okay, everything's looking amazing. Looking fantastic. Now we're going to take this off. I want to actually keep these big pieces in the back. I'm going to take these big pieces, I'm going to keep them back. I'm going to start taking these off little by little on. Oh, look at that. Bah, damn. I'm going to start taking some of these pieces off. Ooh. Damn. Look at that. Ooh. Damn. Oh, nice and charred. Nice and charred up. Look at that. Oh. Say it ain't so, it's so, baby. Look at this. Look at this goddamn beautiful piece. Yeah, we're gonna take this off. Oh my Lord, look at this. Look at the char on here. Ah, damn. Okay, for all of you. You know what? I'm looking forward. This stream was called Octopus, right? We haven't got enough super chance for me to cook the meat. Let me close it up. Oh, Lord heavens. I'm just going to close it up for a little bit. Man, I can't wait to show you. Here we go. Let's show you. I'm looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this all day. Okay, so for some of you, let me start showing you what we got here. We have a ton of votes. Be part of the chat room. Let's get those likes up. If we don't get those likes up to 100, I'm not going to cook the steak on here. I'm not going to cook the steak on here if we get to 100. Get the 100 likes. Get the 100 likes going, baby. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to... You know what? This doesn't look right without whiskey on here. It don't look right without whiskey on here. I'm going to put this in the back. I can't wait to have this. Oh, shit. We're going to use this knife here. Oh, man, it's going to be insanely beautiful. Going to be so insane. Let's clean this up because I want this to be clean for all of you to see. What whiskey am I going to put? Oof, we could put this over here. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of you watching, this is honestly, this is what I've been looking forward to, honestly, all stream. I'm going to say this. I need to put another light on here. Oof. You guys seen me cook meat every single day. Every single day you've seen me cook meat. I kind of have to say, I want to do this in front of you guys. You guys are awesome. Well, that's the bed. That's the bed of the octopus. So let's start stacking some of these octopuses. Let's put the biggest one in the front. Look at that octopus. Oh. Let's start stacking them. Let's put this one in front. Oh, shit. Looks insane. Okay, for all of you, let me just show you exactly what we're doing. I can't wait to show you. Beautiful grilled octopus. Hit that like button if you're seeing what I'm seeing and what you're liking, what I'm liking. Yes, yes. We need 6 more likes for me to maybe do steak. Okay, let's start cutting this. First, you need lime. Now, for all of you, what I'm going to do is, main thing you need to put on here, shout out to all of you. So we're going to put this over here. We're going to put this over here. We're going to put the beer of the stream. We're going to be putting that lime. One of the main ingredients is on here is the lime. Let's put the lime. You know what we should do? Son of a gun, let's take us off. Let's take us off, yes? We're going to keep on here. What are we going to keep on here? Oh, we're going to keep that meat. Damn. Holy Lord. We're going to keep that meat on here. Ooh. Let's keep that meat on here. Shout out to all of you. Here we go. All right, here we go for all of you. Let's take a bite. Let's take a bite of that octopus. Let's take a bite of that octopus with a little bit of onions. Here we go. First octopus bite. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a bite. Here we go. With the onions. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's try it out. My God. No, man. You know what's missing? I'm missing one thing. One thing is missing. One thing is missing. Salt. Just a little bit of salt. I'm missing a little bit of salt. Put it on top. Damn, it's missing a little bit of salt. Here we go. Put that on that meat. All right, for all of you, hit that like button. Let's try it out with that onion. I can hear that Mexican guy across the ocean. Here we go. Forget about it. That is insane. Wow. That is insane. All you're missing is to get a little bit of that, just a little bit of that onion. Here we go, I'm gonna get a little bit of onion. With an octopus, here we go. How does it taste? I'm gonna tell you. Insane. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 man. Wow, wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have been watching this stream, can't put that on there, it doesn't look too good. If you've been watching the stream, you officially saw me do one of the best octopus. I'm going to say this, one of the best octopus easygoing meals you could have. I'm just going to have the octopus by itself. Nice and charred up. I'm going to have this. Oh, my Lord. Wow. I'm going to have with this. No, no. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Lord heavens. God, that's insane. I make good food. Here we go. Drinks up. Wow. Okay, food tasting, food tasting. One more last bite. Onions. Here we go. Everything. Here we go. My Lord. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe. Hit that like button, subscribe. I don't care where the hell you guys are from. You could be from another culture. This is officially, I just did it, one of the best easygoing meals over here. Over here, Bush. Give me my damn ranch back, Ripper Crew. I see you, Bush. Here we go, Bush. Be part of the chat room if you can. Shout out to Bush. I go, Bush. Bush does deserve it. He's a hard worker, and without Bush, the USA wouldn't be the same, right? We need hard workers in the USA. Huge shout outs to Bush. Here you go, Bush. Bush was a ranch. He left because he works hard. Shout outs to Bush. There you go, Bush. Thank you so much, Bush. I'll be a part of the chat room, Bush, on a weekly basis. And for all of you, Bush. I'm going to do this one time. I'm going to do this one time for all of you. Oh, man. Here we go. Damn, that's good. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, get that olive oil. Get that salt, that pepper, that seasoning. Get that lime. Look at that lime. Get that lime, and if you need to put salt at the end, put salt at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the best experiences you could ever have. Wow. I'm having with this. I try to. Damn, that's good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be cooking that steak, but I think I'm going to cook that steak on my own time. On the stream, $55 on the stream. As a matter of fact, we got $60 on the stream. $60 on the stream. I showed you how to do some good octopus. Make sure you use those onions and make sure to use those special onions that I just used. This is a great entree for all of you. A great thing for all of you. Brick. You guys know what time it is. That beer pairing is outstanding. I recommend this one or the Mexican beer. Honestly, the Mexican beer would be phenomenal. I think it would be better. Bush, thank you so much for the super chat. And officially, Bush, if we don't see you often, I don't even know what to say, Bush. I'm going to say this, be part of the chat room. And for all of you, yes, you guys are awesome. For all of you watching, you guys are freaking amazing. Each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I got to cook this steak by myself. Why? You're wondering. I'm probably going to do it from members only, yeah? Bush, thank you so much for being here. He's a great worker. But be a moderator, Bush. And for all of you watching, yes, you guys are awesome. Huge shout-outs too. Thank you so much. No Way Reaper, cook it up. No Way Reaper? What do you mean cook it up? I'm not cooking that on the stream. We're at 170 minutes on the stream. 170 minutes on the stream. Hope you all enjoyed this. This stream was mainly aimed to this octopus. You guys seen me cooking steak before. The steak is going to be amazing, but for some of you watching, we didn't get over $100 super chats. 107 likes on the stream. Amazing. I'm going to cook that meat by myself. Here we go. Look at that meat. I'm going to cook it by myself. You saw me talking about some whiskeys. The whiskeys on the stream were fantastic. But honestly, the best thing out here, and for some of you, make yourself some amazing, amazing octopus. You guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Huge shout outs to all of you watch those members only content. If you are watching on a weekly basis, you guys are amazing. For all of you watching, you guys already know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, Reaper Crew, we're number one. Bush, thank you so much for the super chat. Farm Kitty, thank you so much for adding to the stream. Also, all the super chatters here, you guys are freaking amazing. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and being a part of the chat room. You guys are freaking awesome. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to get the hell up out of here. Bush says over here, he works so hard. He works so hard sometimes he can't be here. But I'm here when I'm here. And when I'm here, I'm here. And I'm super chatting. Bush, you know what time it is. There's your ranch. I do know that if any of you ever get a wrench and you lose it, just reach out to me. You'll get the wrench back as long as you are participating in the chat room again. Let me know what it is. We need more moderators on this chat room. You guys are awesome, and I can't wait to eat the rest of this. Matter of fact, I'm going to eat a little bit of this. Wow, holy crap. Who shouts to the USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force. Battling the aliens over there in the moon. You guys are awesome. I already sold that. That's goddamn how good that is. This octopus. This octopus is actually from Spain. Reaper Crew, you guys are amazing. I'll see you all soon. Reaper officially. About to end the poll. In the chat room, the poll. Yes, we had a poll in here. I see you. A poll in here. I did say, which seafood do you like to have best with steak? 50% of you said shrimp. 37% of you said lobster. 8% of you said you didn't want no octopus. I dare you. 5% said you don't want clams. So for all of you, there's a poll. A total of 450 people. You guys are amazing. There's a poll in the chat room. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe. And Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Hit that like button if you have it. And subscribe. Get that membership. Get that membership. You guys are amazing. It's time for me to get the hell up out of here. You guys are awesome. But damn. Oof. Oh, shoot. I got to put another one in here. Oh, man. 5-star, Michelin 5-star. You can do it at home. You guys are awesome. I'll see you all tomorrow. Reaper officially signing out. I see you. You guys are awesome. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one.